أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome to Friday's class. I hope you're all well. Please can I ensure that you are all in wuzu and that your heads are covered. Now a quick announcement. So far, mashallah, everyone has their correct ID. If you do not have the correct ID, you'll be placed into the waiting room and you'll only be admitted into class if you rename yourself correctly. So today's class, we're going to be summarizing all the Waqf rules that we've learned so far. It will be a repeat of the whole week's lessons. So it's the same format that we'll be looking at previous surahs, and it's your lesson, so you will be reciting them. We'll get as many students as possible on the mic. And then partway through the class, we'll be focusing on our surah of the day, which is Surah Al-Inshirah, and that means the expansion. And we'll be applying all our Waqf rules and all the other rules as well that we've learned to this surah. If you have Hafiz Sahib's book, then this is lesson number 21 and page 85. So moving on, Assalamu alaikum co-host.
Yes, walaikum salam.
Please could I have a student on the mic for the opening prayer?
Yes, we have a student. And 8369. If you have, please raise your hand. And 8369.
No.
And
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Okay. Could you start with the Awud Tasmiyah and then recite the highlighted prayer, please? So with A'udhu Billah, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربنا تقبل منا
That's right. First time. Minna.
إنك أنت السميع العليم.
Jazakallah. And the translation?
Our Lord, accept from us. You are all hearing, all knowing.
Good. Jazakallah. And where is this from? This reference here?
Surah Al-Baqarah.
Verse 128. Brilliant. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.
Nafis.
Okay, great. Okay. So I'm going to go through a few surahs that you should be familiar with. So could I please have another student to the mic co-host?
Yes, we have A7394.
Okay, Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? Assalamu alaikum. Try one last time. No, I can't hear anything.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yes, alaikum salam. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll be looking at this surah. Let's see if we can do all of it. I think we'll do it in bits, and mainly we'll be focusing on waqf. So if you could start with the Awud and Tasmiyah, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لم يكن الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب والمشركين منفكين حتى تأتيهم البينة.
Good. Could I just stop you there? You read fine, Jazakallah. But this here, how would you pronounce it if you read from al?
Al-Bayyinah.
Good. I would just like to hear a bit of a h sound. Al-Bayyinah.
Al-Bayyinah.
Good. And do you know why it's recited Al-Bayyinah as opposed to Bayyinatu?
No.
Okay. So, but for the benefit of everyone else as well, I'll just show you. these are the rules of Waqf. Look over here, lesson number 21, rules of Waqf. And if I go down, look at line number 8. So if you have a ta marbuta, which is here, and you have a stop at the end, then the ta marbuta, as opposed to reading musfiratun in Waqf, or when you stop, is going to change into a ha, musfirah. So if you could just repeat this.
Musiratun.
Good. And then here.
Musfirah.
Good. And that's when a stop is applied. So if we go back to our surah, this is what's happening here. And in fact, in a lot of it here. So there's a ta marbuta here, and a lot of them. And you'll be changing that to a ha in a stop. So continue, keep going, we'll practice.
Rasulun min Allahi yatlu suhufan mutahharah.
Good. Go to here.
Fiha kutubun qayyimat.
Okay, read from qa.
Qayyimah.
Yes, qayyimah. Well done, well done. And let me take you to here. Read from ulaika.
Ulaika hum khairul bariyah.
Again, read from al here.
Al bariyah.
Good. I could hear that you're applying the change that we looked at. So the ta marbuta into ha sakina. Okay, jazakallah. I just wanted to do a few lines to let other people on as well, but you did really well. Just keep practicing that rule. Okay, jazakallah. Allah Hafiz for now. Could we have another student on the mic, please, co-host?
Yes. Okay, we have now N8375.
Okay, jazakallah. N8375. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Okay, can you hear me nice and clear?
Yes.
Excellent. So you're going to help me read a few lines of this surah. Could you start with the awwaz and tasmiyah, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لم يكن الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب والمشركين منفكين حتى تأتيهم البينة رسول من الله يتلو صحفا مطهرة فيها كتب قيمة وما تفرق الذين أوتوا الكتاب إلا من بعد ما جاءتهم البينة.
Jazakallah. I'll just stop you there for now. I'll let you continue, but just I want to address the two highlighted points I've done here. First of all, mashallah, beautiful recitation. I didn't want to stop you, but I just need to get a lot of people on. So, the first line, lam yakun alladhina kafaru min. Now, here you did the ikhfa sound, which is a soft concealing. Beautiful. Normally on min we usually do it, but when min is followed by one of the 6 letters of throat, which is alif, one of these, then it's just kept as min, simple. And I think it's something we'll explore later on, but that's something very small. But it's just to keep that to min over here in this surah. And mashallah, I heard that you changed the ta marbuta to ha sakina. You were careful to do that. And you did it here as well. But I think you just missed it, or it wasn't clearly pronounced on this one. So it's suhufan mutahharah, a bit more of a ha sound. Okay,
Okay.
that was it. Let me take you so you can finish off. Can you do the last line, jaza?
Okay. جزاؤهم عند ربهم جنات عدن تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها أبدا رضي الله عنهم ورضوا عنه ذلك لمن خشي ربه.
Jazakallah, that was beautiful. Okay, a couple of things I can point out again. So, this you pronounced perfectly. Fiha abada. Now, can you tell me why you read it as abada as opposed to abadan?
It has an alif in front of it
Yes?
and a
Correct.
dua, which makes you pause the sentence.
So this ta is a stop. Let me show you. So let's look at this. You have a fathatain, so a tanween as a fatha, followed by an alif and a stop. Now you read this as abada. Is that correct?
No,
What did you say? I thought you said abada.
I said abada.
Yeah, that's right. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's what I thought. So let me take you to this guide. This is a good reference to have. And if we look at number 9, and this is the same thing happening. You have a fatha tanween followed by alif and then a stop. And in this instance, abwaban is going to be changed to abwaba. So all that happens is the alif stays the same, the tanween comes off, and you prolong it for 2 seconds, which you
Okay.
did in the example given here. Okay, so that always happens. One thing I'd like to draw your attention to is that the pronunciation of this bod. Okay, so you said it as a za, but this is one of the thick letters. It's a dot sound. So try radiyallahu anhum wa radu.
رضي الله عنهم ورضوا عنه.
That was beautiful, mashallah. That's the way you recite it with a da sound. Remember, it's thick and heavy. Okay, but jazakallah, that was really good.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay. Co-host, could I have another student, please?
Yes. Just 1 minute. Sajila, please put all wrong IDs in waiting room.
Yes, okay. So a reminder, when I started the class, mashallah, everyone had their correct IDs, and I made the announcement that all incorrect IDs will be moved to the waiting room. So if you have not entered the class, it's because you are not labeled correctly. So please rename yourself correctly, and then you can join the class. Jazakallah. Okay.
Okay. We have an ID A7365.
Okay, Jazakallah. With a new student, I'll change the surah as well, so we can practice more stop signs. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, can you hear me? I'll try one more time. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Okay, so can you help me reading this surah, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها وأخرجت الأرض أثقالها وقال الإنسان ما لها يومئذ تحدث أخبارها.
Okay, Jazakallah. I'll just stop you there. You recited very well. Very good, mashallah. The pronunciation on the letters was very good too. But as I said in the beginning, we're going to be focusing on stop signs and how to read letters when we stop. So one thing I could guide you on is when we read these, they're very similar. So a lot of the time it's ending on ha, ha, ha. Look, they're all similar. So what I would suggest that you could do is just prolong it for 2 seconds. إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها. And over here, أثقالها. And then ما لها. So continue, just applying that.
Okay. Should I start from the beginning?
You just go from يوم.
يومئذ تحدث أخبارها
روها.
روحا
Good.
بأن ربك أوحى لها
And a bit longer. أوحى لها.
أوحى لها يومئذ يصدر الناس أشتاتا ليروا أعمالهم فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره.
Good. This one again, if you could just repeat this line from here. وَمَن يَعْمَلْ.
ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره.
Good. I was going to say this ha needs to be pronounced a little bit more, but you did it the second time round, so that was fine. Jazakallah. Okay, just to remind you of the rule that we looked at. So it was mainly the stops, and when stopping we had this ha. So let's go back to the rules and see. You tell me if you can see it before me, the ha. Okay, I think it's this one. Let me just check again. Yeah. Okay, so there'll be no change in pronunciation. It's just going to be أثقالها, but you do need to be mindful that you hold it for 2 seconds. So just like this one, رفعنا, and in Waqf it's exactly the same, رفعنا, but it is held for 2 seconds. Okay. 1 second, let me go back. Okay, but I think you understand enough now and you practiced well after I explained to you. Yeah, so you did really well. Okay, Jazakallah.
Jazakallah.
Allah Hafiz.
Love is.
Co-host, could I have another participant, please?
Yes, we have N8374.
N8374.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, alhamdulillah. Okay, can you just hold on 1 second? So far, okay, I was going to say I can see 2 people in the waiting room. So far, 1 person is in the waiting room because their ID isn't labeled correctly. Please rename yourself and then you can join the class as well. Okay, so I'll continue. Are you able to help me read this, please, this surah?
Okay, from where?
Just from the beginning.
Okay. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Iza zulzilatil arzu zilzalaha.
Good.
وأخرجت الأرض أثقالها.
Okay, good. You know, I'm just going to stop you here and then I'll ask you to repeat again. I just need the pronunciation of these 2 highlighted letters made a bit more clearer because this line here is a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it? It's got so many kind of similar sounding letters. So if I just read the first line, well, in fact, you can help me. Either, if you say the, yeah, that's correct. And then this one is do. That's it. So if I say it together, إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها. So remember, this one. Hold on a second. This the you pronounce fine. This is very easy, just a the. But this the is soft, and the du is strong and heavy. So have a go on the first line again.
إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها.
Good. Just zilzalaha.
زلزالها.
That's really good. So continue, please.
وقال الإنسان ما لها يومئذ إذا تحدث أخبارها.
So yawma idhin.
إذن
That's right. Tuhaddithu
تحدث
akhbaraha.
أخبارها
Good. Continue, please.
بأن ربك أوحى لها
Good.
يومئذ يصدر الناس أشتاتا ليروا أعمالهم.
Good.
فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره.
Okay. Jazakallah. Jazakallah. Tell me about this here. Now, you know, you correctly recited sharran yarah as opposed to yarahu. Yeah? So, do you know why you did that?
Yes,
Can you explain?
because you need to soften it because it's the end of a verse.
Very good. Very good. Jazakallah. Okay, you read beautifully. Jazakallah for helping me.
You're welcome.
Okay, Khudafis.
Khudafis.
Okay. Could I have another participant on the mic, please? We'll
Yes.
do another surah as well.
Okay, we have now A7396.
Jazakallah. A7396. Assalamu alaikum. A7396. Assalamu alaikum. I don't know if they're there.
Yeah, we got one student.
I think a different one, yeah.
Now we have A7412.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum. A7412. Assalamu alaikum. No, maybe they're not there. Is there another one, please?
Okay. A7395.
Assalamu alaikum. A7395. A7395. I don't know if they're unmuted or not because I can't hear any background noise.
Assalamualaikum.
Ah, there you go. Okay, jazakallah. Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
Good.
Good, alhamdulillah. Okay, could you start with ta'awudh and tasmiyah and then we'll start this surah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والعاديات ضبحا.
Yep, just make it 2 seconds long. Dobaha.
ضبحا.
Good.
فالموريات قدحا.
Good. I'll stop you there because you seem to know this rule very well about how to waqf this. I'm going to take you to another stop sign. Read from here, please.
Innal insana li rabbihi lakanut
Good.
وإنهما هو على ذلك لشهيد.
But I need to hear the dal sound. La shahid. Good.
وإنه لحب خير لشديد.
Good. I'm going to ask you to read this last line and then I'll try and get someone else on too.
أفلا يعلم إذا رمى في القبور.
Okay, Jazakallah, I'll just stop you there. So I just wanted to draw your attention to this letter here. This is pronounced as a th. Can you try? And again?
Pussy.
Bu'thi.
Oh,
So we shouldn't hear any s sound. If you stick your tongue out between your two teeth and say th, th. That's it. So it's supposed to be a very soft sound. If you read from إِذَا بُعْثِرَ,
huh?
if you read from إِذَا بُعْثِرَ, over here.
Zero.
That's really good, mashallah. So just remember not to say the s sound. It's a th, very soft sound. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Jazakallah, you read really well. Qadafis.
Good office.
Could I have another participant on for this?
Yes. And please.
So many mistakes.
Let-
Why are you doing like that?
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Okay, Jazakallah khair. Okay, could you help me read this, please?
Yes.
Okay, start with Dawud and Tasmiyah, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والآزي تذبحا.
Okay, just do that again. Remember, this one is a do, yeah? This one there, dobha.
والآديات ضبحا.
Good.
فالموريات قدحا.
Good. Okay, I'm going to stop you here and I'm going to move on because you do this ending beautifully as opposed to Han, you're reading ha, which is correct. Let me take you to here. Wa inna.
وإنه على ذلك لشهيد.
So in this one, it's la shahid in waqf. Okay? Let me just show you, just for the benefit of everyone else as well. Okay. Here we are. Look at number 5. It's the same example. If the letter ends on a dhamma tanween, Qur'an nun, but if you in waqf, it's going to change onto Qur'an. So you have a sukoon that's put on the noon. And the same will apply. Let me just go back to the surah. Bear with me a second. Okay. Just bear with me a second. Okay. Sorry, my controls changed. Okay, I'm back on. Yes, it was on this one. As you're saying, la shahidu is just going to be a la shahid. Okay, just a sukoon over here. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So if you continue from wa innahu.
وإنه لحب الخير لشديد.
Good. Do you remember the jerking sound that we did?
Yes.
Kalkala.
Kalkala, yes.
That's right. So dal is one of the kalkala letters. So you'll say it strongly. La shadid.
لشديد.
Yeah, and then continue to the end.
أفلا يعلم إذا بُثِّر ما في القبور وحصل ما في الصدور إن ربهم بهم يومئذ لازم خبير.
Beautiful. Jazakallah. You read very well.
جزاك الله.
Khudafis.
خدافيس.
Okay. Right. Okay, Jazakallah. So let's move on and we'll go to our surah of the day, which is Surah Al-Inshirah. Now, could I ask support teacher, please could you read out this surah for us?
Yes. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب.
Jazakallah, mashallah. Beautiful. Okay. Co-host, could we please have a student on the mic to help me practice this one?
A7396.
Jazakallah. A7396, assalamu alaikum. A7396, assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? We'll try one more time. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, and could we move on, please, if there's another participant?
Yes. Okay. A7363.
Okay, Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Okay, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Good, alhamdulillah. Okay, can you start reciting this surah, please?
Yes. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب.
That was really well done, mashallah. Very well recited. I can't correct you on anything because everything was fine. But I will ask you a few things. So what about this? Because there's lots of the end of verses, there's a lot of ga, ga, ga here as well. So can you tell me why you recited in a waqf sadrak as opposed to sadraka?
Because it is the end of a verse, you need to change it into a sakin.
Yes, very good. So it gets a sukoon when there's it comes at an end. And what about this one here? Why did you recite it as yusra as opposed to yusran?
Because when you're stopping, you have to change it to a fatha.
Yes, fatha, and you hold it for 2 seconds. So it means you've been paying attention in the class, which is very good. So you just take the tanween off and you put the alif there, just like I showed you. Where is it? I think it's number 9. Abwaban, abwaba. So you did that really well. And another thing I wanted to commend you on was you remembered the jerking sound or the qalqala letters on here. So fansab and farghab, which was pronounced beautifully on point. Jazakallah. Okay? Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Co-host, could I have another student on the mic, please?
Yes, N8375.
Jazakallah. N8375. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Okay. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good, alhamdulillah. Okay, could you start reciting the surah, please?
I already read today.
Oh, okay. Okay, Jazakallah for your honesty. And Allah Hafiz will get someone else on.
Allah Hafiz.
Co-host, could we have another student on the mic, please?
8379.
Jazakallah. Was it A or N?
N. 8379.
Jazakallah. N8379. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? N8379. Assalamu alaikum. Your turn to recite.
Can we move another student?
Yes, I think let's have another one. Maybe she's shy.
Okay, we have now N8396.
N8396. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Good. So just before we continue, can you ensure that there are no other devices around?
Okay.
Just the one that you're speaking to me on, because then we get a lot of background noise.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a lot better. Yeah, great. Okay, can you start reciting this surah to me, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. Oh, sorry. ألم نشرح لك صدرك
One second. Let's get this one. Let's get this line nice. So, alam nashrah laka sadrak. So the two things I want to draw your attention to is this ha here is one that comes right from the bottom of your throat. So there needs to be a strong one. Rah. Try again.
Rah.
That's it. I heard it there. And then this dal is one of the jerking sounds. So you need to bounce off it. Sadrak.
Sadra.
That's right. So now try it all together from the beginning.
Okay. Alam nashrah la sadra.
Nearly. Laka sadrak.
Laka sadrak.
That's good. Continue, please.
Wa wasana anta wizrat.
Have a go again. But remember, this letter is a da. Okay? Wa wada'na.
Wa wada'na anta wizrak.
And what's this letter here? This one.
Ta.
Oh, this is a ka.
Ka. Okay.
Yeah? So you can try again. Wa wada'na.
Wa wada'na anka wizrak.
Rak.
Rak.
Yeah, because if we have a fatha on it and there's a stop, then the fatha changes to a, do you know? Fatha just changes to a sukoon.
Sukun.
Sukoon, you know sukoon, isn't it? Just like in this one, if you look at number 1, dhalika, there's a fatha on it, isn't it? But just in the end, it changes to dhalik. So it just has a sukoon on it. So same here, we have a fatha, it changes to a sukoon. So let's keep going.
Allazi anka tata rak.
Good, good. I like that how you pronounce this one correctly. Qada, good. And you remembered to make this a ga as opposed to a da, which you were saying before. So continue, please.
Warafana laka zikraka.
So remember what happens here?
Zikrak.
That's right. Continue.
Fa innamal ma'al asri yusra.
Good. This is a us. This is a u.
Okay.
Let's start from al-usri yusra.
Al-usri usra.
Good. Now here, as I've explained before, this is going to be held for 2 seconds. Yusra.
Yusra.
So all you're doing is taking the fatha tanween off and prolonging it for 2 seconds. And let me show you, and for the benefit for everyone else as well.
Okay.
The example is here. Abwaban with a stop will be pronounced as abwaba. Okay?
Okay.
Can you understand the difference? Just the fatha tanween is coming off, but the ba stays the same. Well, jazakallah for helping me, and well done for applying all the corrections that I told you.
Okay.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.
Okay. So, I think we'll stop with this surah. Could I please have a student to help me with the revision of the week, where we'll summarize what we've learned so far this week?
Yes, we have A7409, A7409.
Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, walaikum salam. How are you?
Good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. Jazakallah for asking. Okay, so you're going to help me just go through this revision of the week, what we've been learning so far, okay? So, were you listening to Monday's lesson?
Yes.
Very good. On Monday, this whole week we've been looking at waqf. And on Monday, we looked at the waqf on a short stroke. So, I don't know if you can see this. Let me make it a bit bigger. So, if we have this, ذَلِكَ يَوْمِ نَعْبُدُ, how would that change if there is waqf? What would you think? What will ذَلِكَ change into?
Zalik.
Good. What about yaumi?
Yawm.
And this one, number 3?
Na'budu.
Very good. What about these ones? How would you read these both in waqf? Let's do this one first.
Al-Fajri.
How would you read that if there's a waqf here, if there's a stop?
Al-Fajr.
That's good. That's right. And this one?
Al-Qadr.
Good. And what about this one? There will be no change in recitation if there is a letter of madda at the end. So tell me about this one. How would you read it in waqf?
Yes.
Good. You haven't changed it. And then here?
Yuhyi.
Okay. Jazakallah. Okay. I think that's enough for now. And I have another student to do Wednesday and Thursday. So Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz. That is. Co-host, could I have another student to help me do Wednesday and Thursday?
N8373.
Jazakallah. N8373. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. N8373.
संडे को जा रही हूँ
Assalamu alaikum.
क्या क्या
Can you hear me? Assalamu alaikum. Okay, let's move on. Mute that person. Could we have another student, please?
Yes, just a minute. N8367.
Jazakallah. N8367. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Okay, so you're going to help me going through the revision of the week rules. How would you recite this in Waqf?
Kutilat,
That's right. And then this one?
uslifat,
Good, that's right. It's very nice and easy, isn't it? I think it's the easiest one, actually. If we go back to this chart here. Let me find one. I can't seem to find an example. But the revision is should suffice. But basically, if it has a waqf on it and is stopped, it's the easiest thing to remember. There is no change. You read it as it is. Okay, and then this one. So what we learned yesterday. When a waqf is observed on a consonant preceded by a letter of mud. So this is the consonant. This is the letter of mud. This alif here. Then you need to. It can be prolonged. It should be prolonged for 2 seconds at least, but it can be prolonged for 4 or 6. And this is called Maddul Waqf. So if you read these 3 for me, and imagine there's a waqf at the end of each one.
An-nasi.
Okay, so this would be almost, you got half of it right because you made the alif long. So it's an-nas. Yeah?
An-nas.
Good. So the scene isn't prolonged at all. It's just one touch. The only thing prolonged is the alif. And what we learned yesterday is that the alif should be prolonged at least 2 seconds. But if you're reading the whole thing slow, the whole recitation, then it can be even up to 6 seconds. And a nice tip for you all is that you can make a tune on the letters of madda when you're stopping. So for example, you can read as an-nas or an-nas. So you can fluctuate your voice, and while you're making it long, it's a nice idea to look ahead. So you're holding this alif, but you can look ahead to what the next letter is, and then you could be ready to recite that. So that's something good you can do too. What about this one?
Al-amin.
That's very good. That's excellent. And this one?
Azaytun.
Good. So this letter here is a za. Can you say it?
Za.
And again?
Za.
No. So it's a strong z sound, as if you'd say zoo.
Za.
Yes, it's very simple, as if you're going to the zoo, you know? So it's z. Az-zaytun.
Az-zaytun.
Good. Well done not to prolong this noon. Now, can I ask you to recite this az-zaytun? So I just want you to understand, this is the consonant, and this waw is the letter of madda. Okay, and this is the one which you rightfully are prolonging. So can I ask you to recite it with this letter of madda for just 2 seconds? And then secondly, I'll ask you to recite it with this letter of madda a bit longer, so 4 to 6 seconds. So do the short one first.
Az-zaytun.
Okay, very good. And then a bit longer.
الزيتون.
Very good. That's really nice, mashallah. So it really helps beautify your tilawat, where you know where you can elongate something. Okay, so Jazakallah for helping me.
جزاك الله
Allah
العافية.
Hafiz. Okay. Right, let's move on to homework. So you have 2 bits of homework. Friday's homework, we looked at Surah Al-Inshirah and we applied all the Waqf rules. So not only did we look at Al-Inshirah, we looked at all of the surahs, several surahs. So please read that again in your own time. If you don't know already, then these lessons are up on YouTube, so you can play it again. Otherwise, it's there in the Quran. Please read through and apply the Waqf rules that we've been revising. In Hafiz Saab's book, it's lesson number 21 and page 85. Keep remembering your pronunciation of all the letters. Remember your thick sound letters and the jerking sound letters. And remember timing, okay? Moving on to Saturday and Sunday. Try to read through all these surahs. They're not new. We've done them before. We're just practicing. So Surah Al-Qadr. And on this surah, you'll be looking at the waqf on the short strokes and the double strokes. Surah Al-Alaq, waqf on vertical fatha and waqf on sukoon. Surah At-Teen, that's what Teeni was Zaytoon. Waqf on the consonant preceded by a letter of mud, which we just did on the revision of rules. That was Thursday's lesson. And then on today's lesson, Al-Inshirah is a summary of all the rules taught so far. And here's all the page references if you have Hafiz Saab's book. Now, if you don't know already, and I think from today's lesson, many of you were doing it already, but there are kalkala letters or jerking sound letters. There are 5 in total. Please memorize them. It will really help beautify your tilawat. If you are having trouble, try writing them out. That often helps. Okay, so that was homework for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Please, please, please do a target of memorizing all the kalkala letters by Monday. Right, so we'll move on now to our final prayer. Could I please have a student in helping me recite the final prayer, please?
Yes, I again ask one name, A7396.
Okay, Jazakallah. A7396, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Can you help me recite this prayer, please?
Yeah. A'udhu
Go on, that's fine.
billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Allahumma arhamni bil Qur'anil azim. Waj'alhu li imaman wa nuran wa hudan wa rahmah.
Jazakallah.
O Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran and make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance and the mercy.
Okay, Jazakallah, Ameen. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Jazakallah. Okay, we will conclude our class. Please remember to do your homework and have a lovely weekend. Inshallah, you can join us again on Monday, inshallah. Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.